take a moment, close my eyes for 90 seconds to put things in perspective of a husband, a father, a brother, a son, and a hero. Close your eyes. If you wanna see it, all you gotta do is close your eyes. If you wanna see it, all you gotta do is close your eyes. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat, your every breath, your every step. Close your eyes, dream it, feel the magic rise. Dream it, when the world get heavy and your heart feels small, just remember you can have it all. Close your eyes. If you wanna see it, all you gotta do is close your eyes. If you wanna see it, all you gotta do is close your eyes. Welcome to the huddle. Each one reach one. Each one teach one. If you are that one, then you got to know that you are enough. Enough to fight the good fight. When everything is going wrong, you are enough to get it all right. And when you know that's you, and you know you one of the ones, see, you know we're a part of the we, and we all we got. We all we need. Heroes unite to fight the good fight. I want to give a shout out, man, to the greatest executive producer, wardrobe coordinator in the world, my main woman, my wife, Lakeisha. Executive producer is a powerful thing, man. Behind the scenes. She go through a lot, man, to get me here ready to put my soul on the line. I say, baby, what I'm wearing tonight? She said, we're going to keep it classic. A classic tee with the purity of white. So we're going to keep it classic to create a classic. So this one's for you, baby. Y'all give it up for me. Want to give a shout out, man, to the greatest co-host in the world. My homegirl. We came in on a new jam tonight. Produced by Mert, Jaquavius Shaw. Co-wrote by Thomas Hunter. Oh, I could feel this hood soul. My co-host was in the green room jamming. She said, we got to come out with it, Trav. Alexa, what's the most powerful music in the world?
Hood Soul by Trav P.
She said she had to say it. She said she had to say it. Give it up some, man. Come on with it, man. She know what time it is, man. That's why she the greatest co-host in this here world. My homegirl. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
You already know how it go. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Here's a Despicable Me joke just for you.
Come on.
Why did the Minions give Gru banana peels for his birthday? He needed some new slippers.
Yeah, that's how we gonna do
Me
it.
jokes and surprises. Just say, enable the Despicable Me theme.
See how that worked? She wanted to do a joke. I let her do her thing. And you already know she liked to sing. Alexa, sing me a song. I'm a
Who,
background
me?
dancer.
I couldn't. I hit it.
When my Wi-Fi left me and I'm out in the rain, those last few answers were hard to obtain, but that's no excuse to put me on mute. Like a good cowgirl, I'll up and reboot. It's raining in the clouds, and I ain't proud.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, she done got carried away. Been in there listening to that Beyonce country album. Yeah, but she did her thing. Y'all give it up for her. You know how we do it. We like to start off every week with a hero hymn. A hero hymn is the mighty hymn within me, the mighty hero spirit. See, we know that spirit means wind. Spirit means air. Spirit means breath. Spirit means to breathe. There's two parts to breathing. Inhale, when I take in the mighty wind, the mighty air, I take it in through my respiratory system. As it travels through my respiratory system, and I exhale it, the mighty wind, the mighty air, the mighty spirit, past my vocal cords, it causes a vibration that we know as sound. When you feel that sound, just as much as you hear that sound, you connect in the hero spirit. So tonight's hero hymn says, close your eyes if you really want to see it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. They ask me, they say, Trav, why you hero train with your eyes closed? I say, because I like to see what I'm saying. And I'm led by an inner source, an inner man. And when I see it, and I be it, you see it. See how they work? So when I close my eyes, I see within my soul. And the soul can keep no secret that your behaviors won't reveal. So when I say close your eyes, all you got to do if you really want to see it is close your eyes. Tell me what it looked like. Close your eyes if you really want to see it. Tonight's word is a powerful word. I think it's a word that we do even when we don't understand how much we do it. Tonight's word is tolerate. What do you tolerate? Who do you tolerate? Why do you tolerate? Aunt Dot, how you doing, Aunt Dot? Feels so good to see you in the house. I love you, Aunt Dot. You add value. Soon as I saw your name, my value instantly went up. This is the reason why I do it. I love you, Aunt Dot. Your attention is the most powerful thing you can pay. Get my soul to be worth it. That's love. Tolerate. Alexa, what is the meaning of tolerate?
To tolerate something is to allow it to exist or be present without prohibiting it. It means to suffer without active dislike or opposition. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for tolerate.
Alexa, give me more definitions for tolerate.
Tolerance is a nuanced concept that can be defined in various ways. In addition to the primary definition of putting up with something, there are several other definitions for the verb tolerate.
Come on now.
These include enduring something without repugnance, such as a drug or poison, and experiencing or undergoing hardship or pain. These expanded meanings illustrate the multifaceted nature of tolerance, which can refer to both the act of enduring something and the state of being able to endure it. Did that answer your question?
Tolerate. I've been talking and chewing on this all day with fellow heroes. Enzo Smith, you already know, keep winning, family. I'm going to keep on going till I ain't got none left. All we do is win. And we don't tolerate nothing else but winning. See how that works? I've been chewing on this word all week, man. Allowing something to exist that you don't agree with. But you don't become an opposition to it. You tolerate it. Alexa, what is the opposite of tolerate?
The opposite of tolerate is disagree or disallow. These words convey a sense of not agreeing or permitting something. Disallow implies that something is not allowed or permitted, while tolerate means to allow or indulge something. Therefore, the opposite of tolerate is to disagree or disallow something.
We had a matriarch generation. My grandmother and grandfathers. They didn't tolerate a lot of things. They didn't tolerate foul language in their presence. They didn't tolerate disrespect. They had zero tolerance. They was not going to accept it. If they saw it, they dealt with it. I will not tolerate this. In today's time, we seem to tolerate everything. We seem to accept everything. We don't ban nothing. A person's tolerance and what they tolerate is determined by the confidence and security within themselves. See, if I ain't secure with myself, I will accept anything that you do to me. I will tolerate anything. See how that works? If a woman is not secure with herself and don't believe that she can survive without her conditions, she will tolerate anything within it. We talk to men, we say, man, why do you tolerate your woman talking to you like that? Why do you accept that? Knowing you don't agree with that. Knowing your soul don't want to allow that. But you accept it and you let it be without interrupting it. Why do you tolerate that? I ain't got no choice. See how that works? We tolerate, or we build tolerance for what we care and who we care for. I disagree with a lot of things my parents think in the ways they think versus the way I think. But I can't throw them away. Can't not love them. So I got to accept them for who they are. And I tolerate the things that I don't like or disagree with. Everybody don't get that tolerance. See how that works? Oh man, who do you tolerate? And who have you built tolerance for? And what will you tolerate? I tolerate bullshit on the job. I let things be that I don't agree with. I have to build a tolerance. Because if I don't build a tolerance and I stop it and I forbid it, and I forbid it, boy, I'm finna cause a traffic jam. Shit ain't finna flow no more. It stopped right here. I ain't gonna tolerate this. And see, I got a lot of people depending upon that. So as a man, sometimes they say a powerful man is one who can resist the things he desires. See, sometimes I desire to put a goddamn stamp down on something. But I had to tolerate certain things. Some things I won't tolerate. And so you already know what's in the caption, brother. Love is love, man. Love is love, brother. This game is real in life. It ain't about good or bad. It ain't about right or wrong. It's about understanding how it works. The question is always more powerful than the answer, because the answer can change with your levels of maturity, with your levels of growth. If I knew then what I know now, I don't have a tolerance that I had when I was in my 30s. Nobody is above the bullshit, but the bullshit will make you better if you're real enough to deal with it. See, when your tolerance has reached the level where you can't tolerate it no more, now you got to deal with it. Let's turn this bullshit into fertilizer, or let's get it cleaned out. See how that work? But if you ain't never asked your questions, man, what are you tolerating? What will you tolerate? Who will you tolerate from? Who? We all in relationships. See, ain't nobody above the bull. We all are influenced by TV, social media. As a man, I got influences, temptations that's attacking me. I got to deal with it. I built a high tolerance. My woman got temptations, inspirations that she got to deal with. She got to fight her fight like I got to fight mine. Because I care for her and she care for me. It's certain things we gonna clash about. Certain things she ain't gonna tolerate, and there's certain things I ain't gonna tolerate. And we got to come to an understanding. That's what you call dealing with it. But if I tolerate any goddamn thing, and she tolerate any goddamn thing, then our relationship is liable to be any goddamn well. You see how that works? This happens on every level. This happening on every level. There's a child in school who's learned to tolerate being insulted, bullied, ridiculed. They say, man, I don't know how he take all of that. They fuck with him every day. He can tolerate it. I couldn't tolerate it. See, if you don't understand how it works, it get worked on you. See how that work? I have a low tolerance for bullshit. If I care about you, my tolerance grows. To allow something to exist while you disagree and not become an opposition force to it. Alexa, what is the meaning of tolerate?
To tolerate something is to allow it to exist or be present without prohibiting it. It means to suffer or put up with something that is unwelcome or difficult. Tolerant people have open minds and are willing to accept differences. In contrast, intolerant people are hostile to viewpoints that differ from theirs and seek to suppress them.
Oh, Alexa coming deep. She say tolerant people. Oh, man. Have an open heart to accept things and differences in others. See, I told you grandma and them wasn't tolerant so much. They had zero tolerance. I told you today we tolerate everything. We got high tolerance. See, going back to Jim Crow, going back into the pre-open homosexuality time, people had low tolerance for things. Whites had low tolerance for blacks. They didn't want to deal with us on any level, and they didn't have to. After segregation, the laws made them build a tolerance. Now they tolerate us more than they accept us. You see how this works? Homosexuality is tolerated. They're making us tolerate a lot of things that we didn't tolerate in the past. Don't make this good or bad or right or wrong. Just understand how it works. To ask yourself the questions. What will you tolerate and what won't you tolerate? Expectations is the seed of disappointment. We have a low tolerance or a high tolerance in morality. At one particular time, we valued virtue. We didn't tolerate a lot of things from our daughters, from our sisters. Now we tolerate it so much that there's no value in anything sacred. How dare you think that he is sacred to you? How dare you think that she is sacred to you? He for everybody, she for everybody. Tolerate. Oh, that's so deep. Oh, that's so deep. Otis Williams, you said they slandered your name and you would thought they would stop. But you had to even the score with truth. We all been there. We all been there. That's where I built my tolerance at. I told you your tolerance go high for those that you care about. Family get the most tolerance. You'll accept almost any damn thing and let it coexist and try your best not to be the opposition. I've had stories of brothers and sisters where one brother to a brother or one sister to a sister is at war with foul intentions, but the other brother tolerates it because they don't want to act as an opposition. They take it. They tolerate it. You see how that works? So through this toleration, man, through this suffering of pain, they say if it's hurting, then that means it's working. See, this is where you got to learn right here. Like they talk about in the gym, when you feel the burn or the weight of the pressure making your muscles contract and you got to push with all you got. See, family put you there and it hurt, but this is when it's working. You build in your toleration. You learn because it's burning. I've been there. And through my tolerance, I can say I stood strong and never seen those as my opposition. I let them live. See, this is a part of the heroism and the Christism when you got to understand how it works. See, that's the part when they say, I die so my people shall live. That's that ego. Because when the ego break, when the dog break the chain, I can't tolerate no more. My spirit says, go. But you got to hold it. You got to hold it. You got to hold it. When you hold it, that's teaching you unconditional love for those that matter. I'm going to tolerate this shit and I'm going to let my ego die so my people can live. That's the win, Otis. That's the win, man. That's the answer. Those give you the answers, the divine answers about what will you tolerate. A powerful man can resist the things he desires to protect the ones he loves. Why I done tolerated some real shit out here in this world to protect my babies and my woman. But some things I ain't gonna tolerate. And my wife know me enough to understand that. Baby, I ain't had no choice. I couldn't tolerate it no more. I tolerated it all I could. You see how that works? You see how that works? This ain't deep, man. How many families have stayed together for the sake of the children? For the sake of the children. They fell out of love a long time ago. For the last 10 years, they just been tolerating each other. God do about it. They just been tolerating each other. They really don't agree with each other. They really don't even like each other. But they just letting each other exist for the sake of the children. At least they knew what they was tolerating. At least they knew they was tolerating something for something that mattered. What you tolerate for. That's my point. And this ain't about man and woman in relationship. This is parent and child. When the last time you and your child really had a moment, a true, sincere love? Just a moment. A moment is 90 seconds, just a moment, man. Where your child can hug its mom or its daddy, lay your head on them and know that they safe. We all children that has got no, even if it's you. If you ain't having them moments, then how much of y'all just tolerating each other? I don't want nobody to tolerate me. We call cut right now. We can deal with this. We can deal with this right now. We got to deal with it. Because if we're going to deal with each other, I got to deal with you for real. If not, we ain't got to deal with each other. We ain't got to tolerate each other. See, that's why I always tell you, when you understand who matters and what matters, see, life becomes to get simple. You don't tolerate shit and nobody that don't matter. See how that works? So the question is always more powerful than the answer. Who do you tolerate? Miss Gwen, you already know what time it is, Miss Gwen. Powerful sister. Love you, Miss Gwen. Believe in you. For real, man. I want to talk about this music, man. Had a powerful week this week, man. Shout out to Mert. Mert called me last Saturday, but I was on the move with my family. He said, Trav, can I get a haircut, man? I said, hit me in the morning, Mert. He said, what time? I said, hit me early, man. Hit me before I get moving. And I could feel in his voice, man, just like my nephew. See, when you operate, man, like I say, man, the soul can keep no secret that behavior won't reveal. And when you real with somebody, you can feel what they saying more than what they hear what they saying. So I felt it in him. He said, man, I'll be over there in the morning. My wife woke me up. She said, you know Mert coming. Let's get up and make a move now. Let's get something to eat. Let's do it right. I said, okay. So I got prepared. He called me. Trav, I'm on the way. Finna spend the morning with my nephew. It's deeper than the haircut. This how it works. So he do his thing with music. You know, anytime and every time I connect with an older man or a younger man, any man, woman, child, it's hero training. They're going to teach me something like I'm going to teach them something. We going to build each other up. So I pull the laptop out. I say, hey, Mert, man, I want you to produce a track for me, man. He said, man, you know, I don't really know nothing about that. I said, yeah, you do, man. I said, yeah, you do. So we got to go on there, and I said, just tell me when you feel it. So everything you heard on that song in the intro is what he felt. He heard them flutes. He say, oh, man, they done something to my soul, Trav. I say, well, let me keep them in there so they can do something to mine. And we produced that track in less than an hour. He said, you're going to put it out? I say, man, the truth is in the moment, man. The truth is in the moment, man. The truth is in the moment, Mert. I say, let it go, man. We got another moment. We could create another moment right now. I say, I do this to give it. Great givers make great getters. So I put it out there, man. And Thomas Hunter hit me and gave me some words of encouragement. He said, Trav, I want to tell you, man, that's a bad jam. And we all we got, we all we need. I was riding listening to this jam. And I got so caught up in it in my own emotions, in my own spirit. I say, man, I can feel this. I could feel the moment that me and Mert shared. Music is about feeling. That's what my Uncle Ron taught me. He said music is about feeling. You got to feel it. And when you feel the music, you get in where you fit in. But don't you come in until you feel it. So when I'm listening to this jam, oh, I feel it. I called my brother and I called Trey. I say, man, this hood soul be so real, man. Why it seem like don't nobody hear it? My big brother Thomas called me and say, I hear it. We had a powerful conversation. He wanted the lead singer for chairman of the board. A platinum brother, one of the first platinum brothers I know that has performed and gave his gift to over 1 million in this here world. That's a real life, brother. I ain't talking make-believe. He called me and lit a fire in me. I woke up this morning. This was last night. He said, Trap P, that song touched me so much, man. I just wrote some lyrics to it, man. He said, I hope you don't mind. I say, I'm honored, brother. So in the honor, man, I recorded some of them lyrics. You heard them tonight. So this thing is deeper than me, man. It's powerful than me. I got to practice what I preach. I got to be what I teach. We all we got, we all we need. I've been doing it week after week, song after song. I understand, man, the power of heroism when we come together and we put our energy together as one, and it becomes something bigger than all of us, but it's something in all of us that make it. When I say if you are that one, then you got to be enough. I swear you are. And if I tell you I believe in you, and I'm the only one that tell you, I hope I'm enough. I hope I'm enough. I hope I am enough. If you listening right now in the moment, or you listening on the replay, and if you hadn't heard or no one has told you today, I want to say I love you. I believe in you. Hold on. Don't give up. Keep on fighting your fight. You undefeated. We only get one loss. We only get one loss, and if you in the game, you undefeated. So like my brother Israel said, all we do is win. Keep on winning, family. Keep on winning. I don't use the word can't because I can. You see how that works? I don't use the word can't because I can. I can change my mind. See how that works? Hey, look. I can grow and know something now that I didn't know before. And I don't want to do that no more. See how that works? But I'm going to get out of here, man, like I do, man. And I'm going to leave with this right here like I do every week. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I've been on this journey for 45 years. I had some good times, as well as I have shed some tears. I'm getting better and better every day, feeling like I'm moving in the right way. It's been a long time coming. I paid my dues. I put that work in, baby. Trying to be a better me done damn near drove me crazy, but it was worth it, baby. Now I'm a better me. I remember when I used to be a younger me, man. If I knew then what I know now. Now I'm as wise as an old owl, feeling young and gifted, just like a soul child. And I feel good to be me. And I'm so proud of the man that I have grown to be. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I want to give a shout out to my boy King Perry. Second quarter, it's real talk. Second quarter, he made an F in math. I came home. I got on his ass. He said, but I'm going to pass for the semester. That's all that matters. Damn near grabbed him by his shirt and choked his ass. So I ain't going to tolerate that type of shit. I don't know who put that in your mind. I ain't going to tolerate it. And I looked him in his eyes as his daddy. I got a zero tolerance for intentional mediocrity. That ain't what you're made of. He responded third quarter with 100 in his grade. He responded fourth quarter, all A's and 1B. In the last 5 months, he's grown to be taller than me. He told me today, Daddy, I'm 6'1". So he walked by me in a way like he looking down on me to say, I responded. And I asked him, I say, man, let me ask you something, man. How you go from there? What happened? He said, I just locked in. I said, what locked in mean? Talk to me. He said, yeah, I don't know. I just decided to do my work. Decided I wasn't gonna fail. I'm gonna make an A. I locked in. I said, well, damn. What else you locking in on? The question is more powerful than the answer. But he hit the wall. And I showed him what I ain't going to tolerate. And he felt it. And he responded, man. And I want to give him a shout out for that, man. I told him if he ever want to beat my ass, that's how he beat my ass. Respond in a way that I got to serve the praise with just as much energy as I serve goddamn low zero tolerant type of shit. That's how you beat your daddy, boy. And I want to give him a shout out for that, man. I want to give him a shout out. And I want to say this to anybody, man, that's fighting that good fight, got them parents and got them babies. No matter where you are in the cycle, your position will change, but you are a part of the cycle, no matter who you are. So examine your position, man. And if you being real enough to be real, to set the standards on what you will and won't tolerate for your children, when they respond, you respond accordingly on the other side. Because this thing is all about balance. Too much of anything is bad for the soul. Too much of anything is bad for the soul. Too much love is bad for the soul. And that sounds crazy. But you got to put some balance. You got to put some discipline. My baby girl, all her life, Daddy, can I? Daddy, can I? Daddy, will you? Got to throw some balance in there. I don't let her get it out. No. You don't even know what I'm going to say. It's still no. You done got too many yells. I think you expecting them. Let's put some balance in it. No. Can you deal with it? Gotta learn how to tolerate not getting what you want. Better build a tolerance up so you won't be disappointed in life so much, because expectations is the seed of disappointment. Your children expect you to give them anything they want. They expect you to tolerate anything they do. And the second you say no, or I'm not going to tolerate it, oh, they walk around the house so disappointed. That's your fault. Put some balance in it. Put some balance in it. I want to give a shout out to my big brother Crump. I want to give a shout out to my brother Bam. I want to give a shout out to my brother Munn. I want to give a shout out to my brother Blow. I want to give a shout out to my brother Wood. I want to give a shout out to my brother Black. I want to give a shout out to my brother Kamara. I want to give a shout out to my big brother Winston. I want to give a shout out to my brother Trey. I want to give a shout out to everybody, man, that I come in contact with and have an impact like they have an impact on me, man. We all we got, man. We all we need, man. I close my eyes because I like to see what I'm saying. I'm led by an inner source, an inner man. When I be it, you see it. See how that works. Hold me down. I love you.